Hello class. I have a picture here in front of you that is the inside of the Boeing airplane factory in Everett, Washington. And I wanted to use this picture to illustrate the definition of an asset. That's a very important concept in our chapter 2 and in for the rest of the semester, is that we understand some definitions, and perhaps the most important one, or one of the most important ones, is an asset. So as we look at this picture, we can see some things that we could characterize as assets. Our definition of an asset is something that, in this case, since we're looking at a Boeing factory, something that Boeing owns or controls, that has value and is going to bring future benefit. So the most obvious piece in the picture is this airplane that they are working on. That would be an asset. The future benefit is that they will be able to sell that to an airline and earn revenue. So that is an asset with a future benefit that Boeing owns and controls because they build it. So that's one asset. Let's say this equipment, these scaffoldings, this building, all of those would be assets as long as Boeing owns or controls them. Even the parts of the plane that are not all the way put together would be assets. This hoist here would be an asset. It would have value. It would provide future benefit. This platform here that allows people to move around and so forth. So basically what you're seeing is lots of different assets necessary for Boeing to make planes and then to sell them and earn revenue. So that's what a company does. It obtains assets in order to earn revenues. Now our next podcast will be about what an asset is not. So, but before that, some assets that you might not think about that I'll put in your head because they're hard to illustrate. The idea or the design of this airplane is very important and very valuable. That would be an asset of Boeing because it would have future benefit, and they would protect that with a copyright or a patent or some other type of legal protection, and that would be considered an intangible asset. Still an asset, still has value, still has future benefit that they own or control. So it doesn't have to be something you can touch or feel. It could also be what we call intangible.